Hey, Cancer. My name's Chanel, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you. If you're new here, welcome in and relax. And if you're returning, welcome back. I'm just going to check your forecast, see what's going on. Cancer, if you're wondering what I put on my hands, it's just salt water that I collected from the beach. I feel like it helps me connect more with each sign individually, and I feel like it's just more pure to wash my hands that way. uh, yes. So we're gonna see what's up. Okay. Every time I wet my hands, sometimes I feel like it's a little like weird trying to shuffle because my hands will be sticking, and I'm like, I got this. Once they start getting dry, that's when they start kind of flowing better. But that's neither here or there. You're not here for that, right? Okay. Let's see what your forecast is looking like for today. Spirit, what's Cancer's forecast for today? What are we looking like for Spirit? Cancer. Okay. So I don't know if right now you could be doubting something. Okay, you might be going through a time and period right now where it seems like you're kind of rock climbing. It feels like you're trying to trying to maneuver somehow around this mountain or over this mountain, but one way or another, God moves mountains, right? I feel like when you're downing yourself and you're having this uncertainty within yourself, aka spirit, you're no longer listening to your higher self. At that moment, it's allowing the world to sink in and internalize your mental way of thinking. And that's how people get to manipulating and playing with your emotions, and those places that trigger you actually trigger you over to the 10th house where you're ready to crash the fuck out. Okay, but spirit is saying you're overcoming these obstacles and these journeys, and I think you need to lean more into your discernment, come to a sense of peace within yourself, and realize you can overcome these challenges. Cancer. Damn, that actually flowed, didn't it? Didn't it? Yo, when I first started this channel, my throat chakra was all fucked. Was all fucked. I swear, it's like, I know this sounds crazy, but as a kid, I would get disciplined like crazy for nothing. It was, some people will say it's abuse. Um, some people say that's how you were just raised in the 90s. Um, but a closed mouth never gets fed. And I feel like as a little kid, I never was allowed to speak up and say the things that bothered me because I was a child. Like, I felt like even though I was brave in my own heart, my own like standing in my own little 2 feet at that time, overpowering an adult was just like a no. And just speaking your mind, I remember when I would speak my mind at different times, I would get disciplined because it was like speaking truth about a situation, So I'm like, I'm so happy that actually flowed. It took a long time to actually break out of not speaking my mind, So I'm like, yo. But let's get back into overcoming these challenges. What are you overcoming right now? Let's clarify that for you, Cancer. All right. Wow. I'm like, oh yeah, this is a lot, but I'm gonna take it. So to clarify, when we're talking about the obstacles right now, Spirit's saying it's about embracing each element, embracing the important parts of yourself that really truly matter when it comes to your self identity, self discovery of how you discover things, how you really define of what your future and what you want your life to look like. Spirit is saying you need to connect with all essential parts of you that make you who you really are. If you have close ones around you, I suggest going to each individual and asking them, how would you, describe me to a person that doesn't know me? You know what I mean? I would do those things just to see people's point of view of how they would look at you, Cancer. And I wouldn't go with the ones that are going to sit there and give you some bullshit because they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to hurt your feelings. You need raw and authenticity. Um, okay, I almost called you Virgo and then Leo, Cancer. Okay, so Meadows of Moment. This is about basking in the present moment of where you're at. I feel like even though we're overcoming challenges and those obstacles, there were still some parts in those moments that were key factors of what aligned you to take the path that made you go. Right? You did laugh sometimes during this journey. You did cry sometimes during this journey. You crashed out sometimes during this journey. And you did a lot of things during this journey. My bird is crashing out, as you can see. But Spirit is saying steady as you go. This is about patience when it comes to navigating where you think you're aligned and where you will be up at. Okay, it's about the resilience and holding steadfast to what you believe in. It's about your truth, inner strength, and guidance. Like, I feel like when you have a belief, you're not going to fall for anything. It doesn't matter if you don't believe in God, the universe, if the world is flat or round or some bullshit like that. I don't know, man. But really, there's some common faith-based belief in you, whether you're agnostic, if you don't believe in God, things like that. I don't fucking know, man. I don't really know. You might not. You question it. You might be an atheist. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. But all I do know is that somewhere along that correlates with the system of the rhythm of ebb and flow is that you do believe in some type of belief system, right? Spirit is saying this is about remaining vigilant right now. You need to be receptive to learning and listening to each revelation that comes to you as you navigate your life and your journey. So I think that you need to sit down when it comes to getting wise advice, even if it's the minimal thing that you didn't think would actually click, that clicks and gives you that aha moment later on. I really think that's how you need to negotiate life's terms. Your perception of things is based on your own reality and how your own mental well-being is doing. If you're in doom and gloom, then doom and gloom as it may be for you. But if you're in this state of things can change, things can elevate, I am trying to vibrate from a higher perception of consciousness, things like that, then be it as you may, I would internalize listening into things, reading things that are very much fruitful for the soul and what may be prosperous in your endeavor as you go along the way. All right. Let's see here. You know what? I'm liking this for you because overcoming challenges is not an easy, quick fix. You know, some people think if I can't get it, then if it's not my way, it's the highway, then I'm going to get the hell on. And I tell them, I look at those people and I'm like, then get the hell on. Obviously, get the hell on. Because if you don't know about commitment, if you don't know about devotion to understanding what you're even putting forth your energy into, then what the fuck are you doing here? Why are you wasting my time? What's for me is going to be for me, and what's not for me, it's going to get the fuck on and then let me live my life, right? Right? It's that's how you have to be, man. That's how you have to be. You have to be all in it, and you have to be committed to your own journey 110%, because the things that are aligned for you will be aligned, and those obstacles and those challenges that you are getting over, God will move that mountain. You just have to have faith that that mountain will move, that those people you will meet will open new doors for you, that you will be aligned with what is in your purpose and in your destiny, right? Okay, this is about being a detective of your own discernment, being a detective and snooping out the things that no longer serve you and cutting it, getting rid of it, because it doesn't serve you any good. It doesn't serve you any good. Anything that is toxic, cut it out. Spirit, I feel like, is going to reveal things to you. I feel like Spirit is going to reveal things to you, and you're going to look at that and you're going to understand why Spirit put that in the forefront for you to see. You have to be a detective and you have to look for what is nurturing your soul. If it's not good for you, let it go. Okay? Look for resources. Okay, there's always a person that knows a person that knows a person if you're inquiring about something that you need or assistance that you want. Somebody in your circle, somebody just around the way, just a casual conversation at a grocery store, somebody can give you fruitful insight. Okay? All right, this is about keeping a promise to yourself. It's about keeping a promise to yourself. Because if you're going to hold yourself down, like you come into this world by yourself, so you have to keep that promise to yourself that you're always going to hold yourself down, that you're never going to let yourself get lost, that you're never going to fall away into the system and everything like that. Because you came into this world by yourself, you're going to leave this world by yourself. But you have to keep a promise to yourself that you're always going to take care of your soul, that you're always going to take care of your well-being, that you're always going to put you first. Always, Cancer. Always. Always. Always put yourself first. What's for you will still be there. What's not will get rid of itself gradually over time. This is about coming into balance with one another, with yourself, with both sides of yourself, your shadow and your light side. Okay, this is about coming into inner peace. Okay, it's about the ebb and flow and balance of unity. You've been seeing synchronicities, you've been probably doing your shadow work, and you've been realizing that it's not as easy as it's said it's done. When people are like, oh, you're having a dark night of the soul. When you're having a dark night of the soul, Cancer, you're really having a dark night of the soul. Because you're having to come to self-acceptance about a lot of things and about a lot of grievances that you have. And that's okay. And that's okay. What work you do in the dark, what work you do in the light will balance out and it'll reunite you with yourself. Okay? I'm going to get you an angel number and then I'm just going to end it here so I can do the other signs. If this resonates in any way, please like, comment, and subscribe. Join my little soul tribe. Let's see. Ooh, okay. 222, alignment. Harmony, authenticity, relationships, growth, balance, choices, devotion, trust. How do you move forward towards your true calling? Simply follow what brings you joy. Your passion, your enthusiasm will bring you will be your guiding light. If something sparks your interest, follow it. These paths will lead you closer to discovering your life's purpose. Okay, like I feel like that is definitely a beautiful reading for you, Cancer. I would keep holding steadfast, keep strong, keep grinding, keep shining. If nobody said today, I'm proud of you. I see you. Yeah, take care of yourself, okay? Bye, boo boo. Bam.